Okay, so you can file this under the So Idaho category. Today happens to be National Potato Day. It's the main veg of the Gem State, and it's the origin, the Gem State is, of most spuds in the United States. About a third are Idaho famous. And the face of it all, that would be Spuddy Buddy. Created in the early 80s, he got a makeover in the mid-90s and has been spreading the good word on Idaho potato products since. But he's also about to be part of something with a much deeper history. And that comes with several more makeovers. A revolutionary refresh, if you will, courtesy of the Gem State Treasurer. Joe Paris introduced us to Betsy Tots and the rest of the Tater Troop.
Smiling spuds around the table to set the tone for celebration.
I do love history, but I love it more after having done this.
This is a creation of Idaho State Treasurer Julie Ellsworth.
They're the revolutionary Spuddy Buddy ambassadors.
An Idaho angle into the America 250 celebration, a creation coined while part of an idea session to celebrate the anniversary of Paul Revere's ride back in April.
And my question was, well, who's going to be Paul Revere and ride around the Capitol? And it just kind of landed like a thud, like perhaps there's something wrong with me. And I thought there needs to be Paul Revere. So I took my Spuddy Buddy from the Idaho Potato Commission. He helps little children tour the Capitol. And I took him home that weekend and I turned him into Spud Revere.
It was quickly clear. Spuds mixed with American history was a popular potato product.
And they wanted their picture taken with him. And little kids, I mean, my grandchildren wanted to learn the story of Paul Revere.
Treasurer Ellsworth got to work, creating a roster of revolutionaries with the mission: education and engagement on American history.
I can't be every place in the state, but these little guys can. We're collecting signatures from everybody all over the state of Idaho so that we can add their signatures to a replica of the Declaration of Independence that we will hang from the oculite in the rotunda of the Capitol and then just unfurl it. So these guys are very busy. Their social schedules are booked.
George Washing Tater, James Mattis Spud, Alexander Hamill Tater, Betsy Tots, just to name a few. They've already traveled across the state, but they all started in the hands of the state treasurer.
Go-to kit. Yeah, I can grab this and think, yeah, I'll be able to sew a button on. They're all handmade. Yeah, I designed all of them. I took pictures I studied their personalities and pictures on the internet, and I have a document that shows which ones they're patterned after.
The intricate work is a throwback to her childhood.
As a child, I was the one sibling that could not get along with anybody, and so I would sent to the basement with a sewing machine and a spool of white thread and a spool of black thread. And it's a tribute to my mother, because she could have just been driven crazy by me, but instead she channeled that energy. And I'm talking like I was second grade, and I taught myself to sew.
Now an expert with the numbers for the state of Idaho, Ellsworth once had animated aspirations.
I wanted at one point in my life to work for the Muppets, because you could create a sarcastic personality and the image. And I think this is about as close to the Muppets as you can get.
It's a labor of love.
My table eventually looks like this. See, I've got Molly's stuff cut out. I kind of just work during the day, and then I go home and make potatoes.
And it takes time.
A potato takes about 10 hours. Oh. Yeah, because by the time I've sewn buttons on and coiffed the hair, it takes, I don't rush it because I just really love it.
And that work continues.
I brought in today a little Anna Strong. She was the Culper spy in the Revolution. I love her story. She hung out her laundry, which sent messages to the Patriots of where the British were. She never was caught. So she's the one that I'm currently making.
And yes, there are favorites, like Spudjamin Franklin.
Put those little glasses on, and they kind of squished his face. And oh my gosh, it looked like Benjamin Franklin. I sat him down on a bench in my house, and my husband looked at him and instantly, that's Benjamin Franklin. I really like that one.
All the Potato Pals share a mission, connecting Idahoans with the revolutionaries that put America on the map 250 years ago. Signed, sealed, and delivered on the Declaration of Independence.
I want people all over the state to be involved with this. This is not something to watch, the celebration. This is something to participate in. And so they really do provide the opportunity for everybody in Idaho to sign that commemorative declaration.
And the treasurer tells me that there is a call out to all the potatoes that they need to come back to Boise. And apparently they have not been hitting their mark in terms of their schedule, Brian, but there's going to be a special Patriots Day event on September 11th at the state capitol. All the Spuds will be there if people wanted to go check them out.
And photo opportunities will be available.
Yeah, they're very popular. Right. They've been in parades, they've been at capitals, they've been at meetings. They actually went with Secretary McGrain, who you just talked to. They went with him on a road trip to Pocatello.
I hear they're very nice in meetings. They just sit there quietly.
Don't. A bunch of potatoes.
Yeah, thanks, Joe.
Yep.